I'm not sure if it's my yarn, but it seems to be getting stuck. It seems to be missing a few stitches. Do you see this? I'm not sure if it's my yarn or something else. I'm gonna try this yarn instead and see what happens. This machine cost $69.99 in Michaels, but I got it for 50% off with a coupon. I'm gonna take this off. I don't think this yarn works well with this machine. I have the AliExpress machine, and this yarn gives me no problems with it. The AliExpress machine costs about $200, but I gave that one to my grandmother, and I was trying to see if I could just, because I used mine just to play around, to make hats for myself, and I was wondering if a cheaper machine is worth it, but so far I don't think this one really works too well. Online, it doesn't have really good reviews either, so I was trying to see if they were correct reviews or not. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna try the other yarn. I have a video in my YouTube about me testing the AliExpress machine, so I am very familiar how to use the knitting machines. You can see that one if you like as well. I really hope that the noise doesn't bother you. Let me mute. I'm taking this off. So for most knitting machines, you start in the black needle. My AliExpress has 3 black needles, and this one only has 1. But you can start in this one. It doesn't really matter, but to make it easier, you have to start in the black needle. So I'm leaving some out, and then this is where you start off. You skip 1 needle and you put it through the other needle like this. Skip 1, put it through the other one, skip 1, other one, skip 1, other one, skip, other, skip, just like that. That's how you start your first row. Now you skip this one and you put it through this. So I was looking at this. This is for the different tensions. Hold on. I'm not sure how to explain it, but when you reach your black needle, You feed it through here. I'm just gonna put it in the most open hole here, like that. And then you can just use the machine normally. Okay. Now, hopefully this yarn works. I'm just taking some yarn. Oh, did you see that? Look, so far so good. So I think it was my yarn, but I never had any problems with this yarn in the AliExpress. They're the same size, medium 4. It's just with different material. This is acrylic yarn, and this is, I think this is cotton. Oh, this is also acrylic too. So I'm not sure what the problem is. Hopefully we can finish off. So I'm gonna, if this works, I'm making a hat out of this. The only thing that I don't like about this machine so far is that you cannot see how many rows you're doing. With the AliExpress, it has a digital counter. So I usually make my hats 120 rows, and in the AliExpress I will be seeing what row am I on. But with this, they don't have it. This one doesn't have any digital counter, so that's like the downside of this machine so far. I'm gonna mute the sound. I hope it's not bothering you, the noise. Hopefully we can finish a hat out of this. you need to unravel a lot of yarn so it doesn't get tangled. I think that's good so far. Since this machine doesn't have the digital counter, there is a way to count your rows. I don't know if you can see, but every little yarn, this is 1 row, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Well, I need I need 120 rows. 12, 13, 15, 16. I'm not gonna count it. I'm just gonna hope for the best. I think I need a little bit more to make a hat. A beanie, or that's what you call it, right? What do you call it? A beanie or a hat? I'm not sure. I think I need a few more rows. They do sell these separate digital counters in Michael's. Maybe I can use that since this doesn't have one. I'm going to do my hat until it reaches the floor, and then we'll be all set to take it out of the machine. So far, I'm a little bit, I am impressed with this machine for it being, I wouldn't compare to the AliExpress. It's cheap. Like I said, this machine is $69.99 minus 50% off. I think I got it for $34. And the AliExpress king size machine is 100. It's actually $200. So 35 for what it does. I think it's good. I got this machine, like I said, I have the AliExpress but I gave that away to my grandmother because she uses it to make hats. She sells the hats that she makes. So I just decided to let her keep that one. And I just like to do, like, just for hobbies for myself. I like to make the hats for myself. Just like to play around as hobbies. I'm not selling. I'm not making to sell. So I'm a cheaper machine was good for me because I'm just playing around with it. I'm just unraveling more yarn for the hat. Okay. So I'm doing the hat until it reaches the floor. And then we can just take off the hat from the machine. I'm going to mute the sound so it doesn't bother you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video is not so boring. I think this is a good size for a hat. You don't want to make it too long unless you want to fold it. I'm just gonna do just one single row. I hope that makes sense. You can fold this and make it 2 layers, but since I was just practicing with this machine, I could just make it one layer. And this yarn is probably very warm. One layer only. Okay, enough talking. Let's take off this hat. Where's my scissors? You want to have a good length of yarn because you're going to be with the needle. You're going to be I'll show you. I don't know how to explain things very well. Some cutting. So this tension thing, I don't know. I don't even need it. Yeah. I don't know why this is there. Tension. It's called tension. You don't really need this in the machine. So now you can take off. You could take the yarn from this. That's good. Okay. So now, since there is no yarn in the feeder, you have to be very careful not to take these little needle loops from the needles by accident. Let me zoom in. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. This video is not supposed to be a tutorial to make hats, yarn hats. This is just to test out if this machine really worked. There are a lot of videos on YouTube showing you how to make the hats. They're called knitting machines. This one is the Knit Quick. This is from Michael's. So what I do is I feed the yarn through the needle like so. Oh. Oh, I'm not even showing you. Okay, like that. Now you just want to put the needle. Can you even see very well? Where is... Okay. I'm going to start in this loop. So see, I'm taking it out of the... I'm putting the yarn, the needle through the loop. This is a terrible angle. You cannot even see what I'm doing. Let me zoom out a little bit. I just made a little knot so the yarn doesn't come out of the needle. Oops, sorry. You have to make sure you don't skip any loops, otherwise all of your hard work is gonna become unraveled. I really do not like this needle because it is a straight needle. You need one that has a little bit of bend. I have one, but I'm not sure where it is. Almost finished. I hope you guys are not bored. I'm going to be doing live videos like these often, more often, because it's much easier. I cannot make as many videos as I want because I also have another job besides YouTube, and sometimes I don't even have time to make videos. These are much easier. You can just go live, and then YouTube does everything. The only thing that's bad about going live is that you don't have any music in the background. You don't have any fancy editing, going live. Almost finished, almost finished. For the price, this machine is good. You just have to find the right type of yarn. These, like I said before, both of these are size 4 in thickness, and they both are 100% acrylic, but this one is a little bit more expensive. I think this one is almost $6 for a little bit of yard. This is, how many yards is this? 170 yards for $6. And this one is, I'm not sure how many yarns is this, but it was, I think, $3 in Michael's. But then if it's not good quality, then it's more better just to buy the good quality of yarn. Like this one still works in the AliExpress, but I'm not sure why it doesn't work in this machine. Sometimes it is worth buying good quality, more quality stuff. We are almost finished. I'm just rambling. I do recommend buying this machine. There's sometimes Michaels has 60% off coupons, so I think just not this. I wouldn't say this is not worth $70, but it's worth the $34, the 50% off coupon. So if you can get this 50% off or 60% off in the Michaels coupons, then I think that's more better than paying $70. Because it does work, but you're not gonna be able to use any type of yarn. I think this machine can only take number 4 in thickness of yarn. But if you try to go maybe 5 or 6 or more bulkier yarns, I don't think it's gonna really work. So you have to take that into account. With the AliExpress, I was able to use even size 2 yarns and size 6 yarn without any problems. But like I said, if you're just gonna use it just to play around like I am, then it's worth just getting the cheaper option. I'm just going to be making the hats for myself, maybe just for family and not for selling like my grandma is doing. Almost finished. Okay. So this is how it looks like. I think this is good for my size. Yes. It's actually not so bad. I am impressed. You see that? Let me take off the flash and see what happens. Look at that. So pretty. Oh, it did skip. It did skip a few rows. You see this? It skipped. So I'm gonna be using it this side. This is gonna go in the inside. This is gonna go on the outside. So how you close this is you just pull the string. Sorry, let me zoom out. There you go. So you just pull in. It's closing the hole here. I am impressed with this machine. Okay, like so. So what you do is you just make, let me see. Let me put the needle, let me put this yarn to this needle. If you don't want to have this hole like this, you can easily make a little pom-pom. You can buy a pom-pom and just put it over here. I'm trying to make the hole as little as I can. All right. Now I'm going to put it through the inside. No, I'm not sure how to close it. I can just make a knot somehow. Okay, give me a second. I need to figure out how to close this. Let me see. You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to close this. I think you want to make it as tight as you can. Sorry about the background noise. It's the ambulance. Let me mute the microphone. It's getting louder. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I need to somehow make the hole a little bit smaller. It doesn't really bother me, but I don't know. Okay, so you just cut the excess yarn. Like that. Then you just flip it. Now for the end, for this end, you can make a little knot somewhere. I apparently do not know how to make knots. I always have trouble. Nope. Oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. But like I said, this hat is just for me. All right. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that's how you use the machine. I am embarrassed. I made hats before. I'm not sure why this is not working. Oh well, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. This video is an hour. It's an hour long. You can see the idea. So you should get this machine if you're just gonna use it as a hobby and not just for selling. See? It's pretty. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I might do live videos most often, just making crafts. So stay tuned for the next one. Thank you everybody for watching. Bye-bye. Thank you. Let's make this video 60 minutes. Almost. 51, 53, 54, 56, 57. Okay guys, thank you. Bye-bye.